that Knights is taking. So we'll keep an eye on that too. 0 points go down. A few affected, you could say.
Default right now for Knights just not paying off, working towards mid-side. They're just trying to find ways where they could or fight together to take down Crycells or try to avoid him. They got the information of Crycells at, but at the cost of one player falling down, and that's a very important actually agent to fall when you can actually get so much value off the Aldrone on this map. And now everybody's just getting pinged. I mean, the utility's just really good for XSET on their defensive hold ever since they had their money right in.
Wait.
There's no communication coming out for the Knights. Everybody's getting picked off one by one. Shots in the back. No clue. No clue what's happening here for Knights, at least for this round.
Yeah, the communication was the big point, right? Nobody calmed it. The gas was going down. They thought they were covered. I think that's why we got the back of Ziff so easily from Cryocells there. I think that was pinpoint on for the round. It happens sometimes, just got a little lax in probably right before you're about to execute, everybody's getting in a position. It's just that quiet moment that you lose control of the situation. Def takes one down, true aim to the corner again. Van falls just the same. Pretty, I wouldn't say greedy, pretty aggressive in the space they're taking on the map right now.
Yeah, I mean, they've already dropped the spike towards that mid side. You're getting good position off the off where the spike is down. B side's already being covered by Aaron, so it only makes sense with the amount of kills right here. That crowd is the same type of breathing room that Knights had on Split.
Look at this. He wants first blood again. He gets it. Just not
got a robotic kill. Got the Aldrone. That's pretty much it. But the hat comes out, and now Def's being suppressed. He's going to have to break the recon dart in that back, and he's going to try to stay alive as long as he can. He's pretty much on a do or die position, and almost got that onto Gangsta. Gangsta retaliates back with only 2 HP remaining, and all these fights, these duels are paying off for Knights so far. As Zekin's already on a rotate, falling left behind the Aldrone of the defense. Close range now, as now unfortunately Zekin thought that he was clear. And Frosty gets the kill with the operator now, only leaving BCJ. The amount of rounds that they've won in a row, trying to make it expensive at least for the Knights. Inside the pit, Scuba is winning with the Guardian, and he's salvaged around here for the Knights.
Let's see. It's Cryocells and Ban. What's going to happen this round? Peeking different spots now, but man, I hope they meet.
So far, it's going to be one lurking towards the hull that just got spotted by the Aldrone, and that's in the form of Ben, forced to fall back. And that also rotates back Cryocells inside the A site. And we have a fast execution inside A. Def gets the first headshot into Scuba, so that nullifies the Viper utility. At least a Hunter series coming out, but Def is still doing such a great job on the hold as Cryocells and BCJ are looking to make this a flawless round for XSET. Every single shot this time is paying off for the defender side, and we have a big flank coming in from the K side with no idea where Ben is at. He's actually waiting on the top of A holes with the op, does get that kill, forces out the dash, so not too much utility outside from Cloudburst to actually try to save this operator with the remainder of the time.
I actually thought that was going to be Aaron running for him real quick, but he just going around to the other side of the site. So operator v operator, the intent to go for hauls, right? You get a frag, but Knights work site really fast. So to rely on somebody just plain old peeking hauls when it hasn't really been a check for Knights, this was kind of maybe somebody will. That really didn't give too much help for the team for such an invested round when they were able to finally get this online. So I think a bit of a mistake there in the way Knights played it. Again, fantastic job by XSET as they just continue to string rounds together from that third and a few back and forth here. They pull another one in their favor. And Ban will be able to save the op, which is good for him. And we'll see how Knights can work it next time. They've been great at formulating little strategies around Ban.
We might finally see this duel. It's going to be a showdown potentially at high noon between these two operas, but unfortunately it's going to be a camera that spots the first one, and Trickshot indeed to break that tripwire in the back. And after being pinged, Cryocells doesn't want to re-peek into this, so that's actually going to keep Ban posted for quite a bit. But it could also be an advantage for a late lurk on the A holes.
Good call. Keep an eye on everything for that situation. As they at least hover close to each other, we can hope that we'll get that fight at some point. But action looks like it will be at B for now. Here comes the drone out again, working off only the utility. Doesn't look like Knights is going to move faster than what's in front of them. And that's going to be the drone for now. And they're stalled by a Viper's Bite real quick, so that'll probably hinder some stuff. But again, see how they work this wall that's off the site. It's in mid. They allow themselves to really work pressure around towards mid a lot easier if that wall's up. Safer from what could be coming on the rotation. Back and forth, though. They're trying to keep XSET guessing here on round 9, Vansilly.
Well, it works out that they're trying to make their way inside the doorway side. There's really nothing holding towards A, aside from a very passive operator. So Def has fallen up towards mid. A little bit of alert from Frosty to get a kill onto the elbow side, so that's even less ability to hold A. Halls where Krau's in a tough spot. So they get the first blood, though, on the A side hold, which is out to the Blade Storm, but immediately gets flushed out. With 9 seconds left on the clock, we get the plant down, and that also initiates the null command with this plant from Ziff that could be used on the attempt of a retake here for XSET. And we talked about the amount of ults that were available. We only have the Honest Fury back.
Moving in together here. They're going to have one high. This might distract if they can open the door first, but the ground fight happens right away.
And that's already going to be it. After losing those ground fights at the beginning, then Zekin maybe looking for exits at this point. Starting to get pretty pricey, though, for XSET to try to salvage or muster up a couple of exit kills. He's only got 50 credits to his name, so very well done here for the Knights to run that slow round to get back into the A set here, Riv.
Let's see what happens again here at round 11.
Off the null command, very quick into the B side. We saw what happened the first time, and that same thing happens the second time. You're coming out with a null command, you're dropping now, but it's going to be potentially an off battle here. But the wall comes up. Recon Dart in the back of the site. One swinging out towards that wall. We're trying to get the res, and it works out, but the jet on jet comes up on top for Cryocells. The Honest Fury out on defense. Does not get any kills from BCJ, but at least we canceled out the null command, and we're still closing that gap. We at least got that plant. We have one playing towards that B main to watch the flank. We're just trying to isolate Scuba and take him down, and finally with the poison orb, he's able to fall back with 30 HP. 2 snake bites to his name. PKS are falling back here towards the B site while XSET are moving forward on this retake. Rossi now with the cage coming down, gets the headshot onto Cryocell, and his teammates are going to work as well. But the retake still continues up for XSET. Big underhand flash, but we're playing on the outside of the site. We're going with the snake bites. We're trying to get it halfway at least. There's no poison orb coming out there at least so we can get it halfway. And now we go for the swing. They both die, and they will get the defuse here for XSET to make it 6-5.
Whoa. And we can still get a 5-6 here. More guns on Knight's last buy of the first half.
The more guns forces on a slow default once again. Riv, they're trying to get some action towards mid-sun, and it works out.
Zekin down. Ziff already huffing out his 0 point. You can see that went towards that mid area, I believe. 1 minute coming up on the round as they go to throw an anchor back in. Cryocells is going to have an archway operator working towards B. As you can see, Def. Oh my God, what a tricky spot here.
And now this
is why he's so good. This is why he's so good.
Oh man, and the hat comes out, so the information's there. 4 players towards the mid side, forces to rotate out from XSET, and that's also a cue for Krausells to get ready. And he's ready for that first kill onto Scuba, back towards the mid side. Easy second one. Pivot back towards the BB inside, but finally, Dan stops him in his tracks. Blade Storm to come out. They were moving inside this B site that's almost open, but out for the one that got the kill. He's already rotated inside the archway, and that's going to be Death. And it does get the cyber cages out, trying to run that clock down. Retaliating our shot darts on the attacker side.
Flank.
Indeed, do have this flank, and Spike has yet to get planted because it just got dropped by Def. Def just saved that round here for XSET. 9 seconds left on the clock. Man stuck in the corner. Guns are jumping out.
No.
4 seconds left. Elise are trying to get the plant, and that's not going to happen. Through the smoke, XSET takes the lead to make it 7-5. Let's go to a break, and when we come back, can XSET close the series?